Welcome back. We're here with spouses 75 and 76 of the Vampire Black Widow Challenge. And I forgot that we already married this guy. So I'm like, why can't she get married? Let me remove the sad buffs. Why can't she get married? But they're actually already married. And you can see that in her, yep, right there. So um, we are going to go find spouses 76 and 77 now. So here we go. And they are in Mount Komorebi. They are actually neighbors to Shoyo and his mom. So basically, that is the cue that, Luna is getting very close now. This is the second to last part of this Let's Play. So you can see we're ramping up and the end is coming. So here we are back at home. I'm just going to bring them here and we'll get started on the portrait of number 76. That's this person. I already forget her name. Jenny. It's the Fabulous family is now vampires, I guess. And we're living in that house. So I was like, oh wow, the descendants of the Fabulouses. So that's where we're at, and we are going to start flirting with her while we paint the picture, and then we're going to come upstairs, and Simone is going to paint this teenager's picture. Now there's 3 left, and that is going to fill up our kids' room. So that is what we're doing here. I didn't want to show you his household, any extra children or anything, because I was like, where would they have come from? So that is going to be from here. And okay, she's finally flirting. And Shoyu's here. Shoyu, what are you doing? He's just like on the computer in this house. Like, you are not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to you know what? You're just gonna have to pretend that Luna doesn't see any of this because this is just hilarious. Like, they just keep showing up at our house, like her family members, and it's like, you guys, this is supposed to be a big secret, you know? Okay, it's fine. Luna didn't see it. Okay, and that person's walking away, so we can't flirt with her anymore. And now we are going to add this kid's painting to the basement. As you can see, we are almost done with that. And okay, you know what? I don't know how Simone got full bars with the butler, but I didn't do that. I don't know how it happened, so I'm taking it back. I'm telling her to ask him to just be friends. I don't know why. I seriously have no idea how that happened. I really don't. So we're just gonna accept it and move on from it. So here we go. We are flirting. We're going to get number 75 to catch them. Yep, he's mad. He is hurt. It's just terrible for everyone. And okay, they are pretty close now. They're close enough. So we do have to kill this teenager. So I'll do that first. I'm just going to have Simone do it and pretend that Josephine is not calling Luna. You don't know her. Um, so there is our other portrait. We are going to move that down to the basement as well, but first saying goodbye to this teenager. I think his name was like Cornelius. And then here we go. Oh my gosh, 2 cat ear people in the same like in a row. So there you go for EA's randomization of outfits. Okay, yes. Okay, Brian. Yes, here's some advice with the dead body on the floor. So then we are going to move this downstairs. Perfect. And then we are going to kill number 75. Well, I'm really, having a hard time talking today. That's fine. So number 75, goodbye. And so actually, here's the next thing is we need 3 more people to join our household. And as you know, we don't have room in our household for that. So, it's starting to get a little nerve-wracking for Simone, who, her boys. And so Luna basically comes to talk to her and is like, look, the children are going to start having to go. We're wrapping up here. I don't want them in the household. And we need 3 slots. So Simone is like, I'll take care of it. And so she kills Miranda to make 3 slots available in the household so that her boys can at least survive a little longer. So There's Nikki's ghost. So that's what she does. She kills Miranda so that the 3 slots are now available. And so she says, like, okay, I handled it. You can have that person move in with the other 2 teenagers. So that is what we're going to do here. I was hoping that the Grim Reaper would do his job, but he's just taken too long. So we're going to have to reset her. I'm literally like standing here, like counting to myself, like, okay, if it doesn't happen in 5 seconds, I'm going to reset her. So we are adding all 3 of them to this household. And now I have to take out their urns because I reset them. And I was trying to remember where I was supposed to put hers, but it's actually over here. It's kind of hard to see. Walls up is difficult. I don't know. I'm like impressed with people who can play with the walls up because I can never see into any of the rooms. So we are going to release the spirits of those 2 people. Simone is chit-chatting with the Grim Reaper. They're good friends. And yeah, so we are going to have to propose to this person and then get married to them before we, you know, do the cheating thing. So I was like, okay, well, meanwhile, while Luna is doing the marriage thing, we will have Simone paint some portraits. So she's painting a portrait of one of the teens. I'm trying to get Luna married, and then um, all of a sudden I hear the woohoo music, and I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Who's woohooing? Where is it? And it's actually weird because they actually haven't started woohooing yet, but it is Luna and how did this kid get way over there? It's Luna and number 76, right there. So, because at first I was like looking around and I saw the twins sitting on the bed together, and I was like, I know it's not you. I don't have family member woohoo turned on. And I mean, I'm not 100% sure about that because I am probably going to have to turn it on for my next Let's Play. Not that there's going to be anything like too weird, but um, it's going to be like a royal family Let's Play. So I think some cousins might have to get married. It's not going to be a sibling thing, but I think that because um, we have a limited number of households, that might happen. Not really sure yet. I'll probably avoid it for as long as possible, but we'll have to see. So, but this is not what is happening here. My twins are not woohooing with each other. So, they are getting married, and Simone is painting. Here we go. That painting is finished. There's one more teenager to paint a picture of, so we're going to do them next. And then, yeah, I have to tell him to come home from school. He went outside. He harvested garlic, knowing he is a vampire, put it in his inventory, and then complained when he doesn't feel good because he has garlic in his inventory. So, kid, I don't know exactly what your goal is here, but this isn't it. So she's going to paint him while Luna is over there in the corner starting to flirt with the next spouse. That was not a flattering picture, my friend. You got to look up at the camera. And I was like, oh, there's trash, so they're uncomfortable. I'm just going to move it over here. I don't even know where the nearest trash can is in this build. So they are flirting, except they're not flirting. They are just showing each other their powers. They're just showing off their powers, and she's not very good at it. Of course, Luna is very good at it, but this is just a mess. So I have to reset them. And then they still don't do anything. Like, I don't know what's going on here. But luckily for me, there really isn't a lag right now, so that's good. And then what else? So I'm just waiting for them to start flirting. It's not working, but anyway, in this painting you can't see it, but know that it's there. It'll be there in a second. Here we go. You can see it now. And now we are going to kill that guy, but also I'm still like, okay, time to flirt. Let's go. Let's do this. So we are telling them to flirt. Finally, they get started on it, so that's good. And we kill this guy. So we're good there as well. And so now we just have to get the romance up between Luna and number 77. And then also kill the rest of the people. So that is what is currently happening. And there we go. They got caught cheating. I actually missed it. But there it was. So we are going to remove her sad moodlet so that she can continue to get flirty. And she's not sad. Like, she really shouldn't be sad. So We are going to release this spirit and then send that down to the basement. Everyone's inventories has so much stuff in it. And you two are out here burning. And so I was thinking maybe like Vincent was nervous that he was going to, get killed next. So he decided to make himself useful and kill the other teenager. So that's what he did. And Simone is just fixing the dollhouse. So Luna is going to paint this portrait. This is the last portrait we need to paint in this part. And so let's just say Simone is like, Vincent, you didn't have to do that. And he's like, I'm trying to survive here. And Brian is like, ugh. So anyway, Brian is not the one. And then Josephine is just like, I mean, look at her. She's like coming to steal your man. Like, so Josephine shows up at the door and it's like, no, you're not supposed to really be here. But I was like, might as well have Simone come out and talk to her. I mean, Luna's not noticing anything. She just never notices anything. So we're putting that downstairs, and then Luna is painting the picture, and then what I'm going to say story-wise is going on here is Simone is telling Josephine, like, they're coming to your house next. You have to leave. Like, you and your father, well, show you can't come, but um, she just says, like, you have to run away so that you can, one day, stop your grandmother. You have to go because if she comes to the house next and you're there, then she'll kill you too. So basically, Josephine has to leave the house now because we are in the last part, which is the next part, going to go to Shoyo's house, and Josephine can't be there when Luna gets there. So um, we are now going to have Simone finally confront Luna. So Simone knows that her children are next, and she's really scared about that. And so she, confronts her mother and she says, I'm not going to let you do this, blah, blah, blah. And so they start fighting. And the animation on Simone doesn't work. And so it's just Luna flailing around. But so they are fighting. And of course, Luna wins because Josephine is a little bit weaker than her. And so Luna wins while Simone is, indisposed from the fight. Luna is going to kill the twins. So she basically says, like, I was going to let you die before them, but since you tried to stand up to me, I'm not going to do that. And so you are going to be last. You're going to have to watch everyone else go before I let you die as well. So that is kind of what is going on here. And, Luna and Simone really never got along. Like, they never really connected because I think that it's because they're too similar. Like Luna liked Maddie because Maddie was very obedient and just did whatever she said, but Simone is the same as Luna and has a plan and has a purpose. And I think that has made them butt heads. And so, really, ever since um, her whole life, they've never gotten along. But since Simone killed Maddie, Luna has really just like not liked her. So, but she keeps her around because she paints the pictures and she's helpful and whatever. But um, this is her punishment now. She's going to have to lose everyone before she's allowed to die. And she knows she can't beat her mom. She just tried. And so they know that the end is coming. They know that Luna is going to succeed, and we will, see what happens with Shoyo's household when she goes there in the next one. So here we are in screenshots. There's only a couple, and in the next one we will be wrapping up this Let's Play, and we will see what happens at Shoyo's house. So Josephine has now run away from home, and we will kind of continue that story in the background. So I will catch you guys in the next one.